Sunram. Sunram finds it. OC left pocket 3 on the way. Tickles it Twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab, and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Saturday afternoon inside the Farnham. Today is going to be the placing matches here for both the Central Cass Squirrels and alongside the Lisbon Broncos as we get you set for their respective matchups here. As the Central Cass Squirrels in the third place match will be wrestling for third here as they will be going up against the Sabres of Bismarck Legacy. While for the Lisbon Broncos, they will be wrestling for seventh against an old foe in the South Border Mustangs. I'm Chase Miller. Also across the way is going to be Brady Seabills as he'll be bringing you the State Class B 7th place matchup here between Carrington and Pembina County North for our audio-only coverage. This is our pre-game conversation brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. And IrieInsurance.com again for this one. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll dive into the matchups a little bit more between both the Lisbon Broncos for 7th and the Central Cass Squirrels for 3rd. That's all still to come here from the Fargo.
The Northern Cass Booster Club is here for all Jaguar students from academics, arts, athletics, and co-curricular activities throughout the school year. You can find more information or become a Northern Cass Booster Club member today by scanning the QR code on screen now or follow the Northern Cass Booster Club on Facebook for updates throughout the year. The Northern Cass Booster Club wishes the best to all wrestlers competing here throughout the weekend. And go Jags!
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving near school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life.
Looking for a place to wind down and make memories, where the vibe is always chill and the fun never stops? Join us at Headlocks, your neighborhood hangout for good times and good company. From live music to karaoke to weekend events and more, there's always something happening. Make sure to check out their awesome picture wall full of local sports memories. Located at 904 Main Street. Visit Headlocks on Facebook for more info. Headlocks of Carrington. Call 307-0432.
As we continue here on yourliveevent.com for our combination coverage of the third place, Brent Dick covering Lisbon. He's going to be pulling double duty for us as he's making his way to Lisbon for a boys basketball broadcast here. That'll begin roughly at 5:30 with Memorial Chomerian and the Lisbon Broncos. So, again, for those Lisbon fans tuning in, make sure you thank Brent Dick for all of his tireless work and coverage here throughout the wrestling season as well. Again, LLM and Lisbon in boys basketball coming up a little bit later on here at 5:30. as that'll be on your liveevent.com. Also later today, Devils Lake Kindred and boys basketball, a battle of 1 versus 2 in the state in boys hoops at 4 o'clock. So a couple of fun matchups to close out your weekend here before we get into region girls hoops beginning on Monday. Again, that's all the coverage on your liveevent.com. Taking a look at how both of these two teams got to this particular point here in the bracket. Central Cass winners over Dickinson 38-33, then lost 45-27 against Minot High, the number 2 seed from the West. While in the opposite portion of the bracket, the Lisbon Broncos lost to Minot 57-16, then lost to Dickinson 54-18. They will go up against South Border for 7th. Legacy, the number 1 seed from the West, lost to Bismarck by 2, 36-34. So Bismarck High and Minot will wrestle in the championship. Central Cass and Legacy, the East and West number 1 seeds, will be wrestling for 3rd. Wrestling for 5th is Grand Forks and Dickinson High. On the boys' side, you will have Velva, the number 2 seed, going up against the number 1 seed, South Border. The 3-4 matchup, Oaks and Bowman County, as they are also seeded 3 and 4. The 5 seed of New Salem Almont going up against Williams County. And then the 7th place matchup of Pembina County North and Carrington. And finally, in the Class A portion of the dual tournament, West Fargo Cheyenne will be going up against Bismarck High. Legacy will be tangling with Century for 3rd. The Consolation Championship will feature Williston and Davies. There is no 7th place match when it comes to dual wrestling here on the Class A side. So that again is a look at your matchups here today. We'll take a quick break and continue after this and preview what's to come for both Central Cass wrestling in the 3rd place matchup and going up on the 7th place matchup as well for the Lisbon Broncos. We'll have tandem combination here today on your liveevent.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
The Kindred Viking Boosters support healthy, active, competitive high school athletes. Viking athletes. Ready, focused, come celebrate their achievements. You're invited to Viking Pride. Save the date, buy your tickets, or reserve a table. Get excited for April 5th. Join friends at a new location, the Avalon Event Center. Viking Pride 2025. A feast, fun games, and a night to celebrate. They are why we booster.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. Stay prepared for the bitter cold with our heated gear line from boot and glove liners to body wraps, scarves, and more. Rechargeable Bluetooth and disposable options are available. Located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more info, go to LemooreDrugstore.com. That's LemooreDrugstore.com, or stop in and check us out. Good luck to all the wrestlers, and go Lobos.
As they are continuing here on yourliveevent.com, our audio-only coverage here will put a bow on the wrestling season here over the next hour and change. As again, the championship matches Coming up later today, West Fargo Cheyenne against Bismarck High. From there, you get to Velva and South Border on the B side, and on the girls' side, one more time, Minot and Bismarck High. So a lot of Western flavor when it comes to the respective tournaments. Taking a look at the Lisbon Broncos' last matchup as they were in the consolation semifinals against Dickinson. Couple of positive results for the Lisbon Broncos. Nevaeh Buffett winner via fall over Kendra Erickson at the 4:26 mark. And then Ellis Sad was a winner via fall as well over Bannister of Dickinson with 101. There on the heavyweight side for the Lisbon Broncos, and also winner via fall Emerson Schwab at 136. Those were the 18 points coming from the Lisbon Broncos perspective. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels against Minot, able to see winner via forfeit of Isabel Dunt and Nevaeh Hipsack at 170 and 250. Then Central Cass, Anna White winner via fall over Ella Brown at 107 in the period. At 100-pound weight class, Mallory DeVries bumped up a weight class to 124, able to get a fall over LeBoy at 147. Then winner via decision, Grace Lamar 8-1 over Peyton Russell of Minot High at 136 pounds. As right now you're getting some of the mats are starting to get the captains coming to, others getting their last team huddle right now on the mat as well. Again, this is our pregame show today, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, get ready for some wrestling action inside the dome to find out, can the Squirrels take third and can the Broncos take seventh in the girls dual tournament.
Lisbon Public Schools is currently seeking a high school English teacher, high school math teacher, and a 5th grade teacher for the 2025-26 school year. Lisbon Public Schools offers a competitive salary and excellent benefits. For more information, please email Superintendent Justin Fryer at justin.fryer@k12.nd.us. Lisbon Public Schools, where you can watch your kids continue to grow from the playing surface to the classroom. Go Broncos!
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Leslie, or Carol to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
A foundation forged in their grandfather's shop. Matt and Mike Martins know firsthand the value of quality machinery. At Martins Welding and Machine, they rely on generations of knowledge and expertise in creating quality products for farmers, ranchers, residents, and businesses across North Dakota and beyond. To browse their full selection of bin caps, bale feeders, rock lifts, disc attachments, and more, visit martinswelding.com. Also ask about their power lift hydraulic doors. Martins Welding and Machine. Matt and Mike will make it right.
As we come back here on YourLiveEvent.com, we did have over the loudspeaker that just happened, Bismarck High did advance to the Class A Boys Dual Championship. However, they had an illegal wrestler, which means Bismarck Legacy now will be wrestling in the championship against West Fargo Cheyenne, and Bismarck Century will be racing Bismarck High for third place. So there was a little bit of a delay here inside the Fargo Dome in terms of what was going on at 100% in terms of when they could start respectively. That's what the delay was from where it was supposed to be, so they had to make sure they had everything in order properly in terms of the score and the ruling, and then from there we're able to determine that. Again, Bismarck High wrestled with an illegal wrestler, so right now out of the 8 mats that are currently having place matches, only 2 of them are going on, one on the Class A side with the 5th place contest with Fargo Davies in Williston, and one on the B side with Pembina County North and Carrington for 7th place. Brady Siebel's on the call for you on that one as we're awaiting word on the girls' side to make sure they got everything situated and good to go here with Central Cass and also Bismarck Legacy, and alongside with the Lisbon Broncos, and one more time the South Border Mustangs. So we'll take one more break. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association, as again, they're making sure they got everything situated. We'll take one quick break with them and come back and get to wrestling next inside the Dome.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro.
As we get back to our first match of the day, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products. Go to crystalsugar.com. That again is crystalsugar.com, as we'll have simultaneous coverage of both the 3rd place and the 7th place matches here for Central Cass and the Lisbon Broncos. For the 3rd place match, you have J.C. Ensel here from Bismarck Legacy going up against Aubrey Kunze of Central Cass at 155 pounds, as Ensel already with a 3-point takedown, while on the opposite side here, winner on the way for the for the Lisbon Broncos, Ava Carblum opens up with a winner via follow for Macy Thunheim of South Border to take a 6-0 lead here for Lisbon. And then on the opposite side, winner via fall here for J.C. Ensel of Bismarck Legacy over Aubrey Kunze here of Central Cass. So it's a 6-0 lead here for the Lisbon Broncos as they head to 170 pounds. Well, it's a 6-0 lead for the Bismarck Legacy Sabres as they head to 170 pounds against the Central Cass Squirrels. As a $170 here for 7th place, Cora Oster of the Lisbon Broncos going up against Reagan Ulmer, a freshman here of South Border. Oster, the junior here for the Lisbon Broncos, currently scoreless here as they're currently tied up in some hand ties between Lisbon and South Border. They will be wrestling on mat number 6, while Central Cass will be wrestling on mat number 3 here against Bismarck Legacy. So again, the ruling earlier on the boys' side, Bismarck High will have to wrestle for 3rd against Bismarck Century after they had an illegal wrestler. So Bismarck Legacy will be advancing to the championship against West Fargo Cheyenne, albeit Bismarck High won the team duel, but by just a point or 2. As you'll see it here at 170 pounds for both, still scoreless between Oster and alongside with her with Ulmer from South Border, while on mat number 3 right now at 170 pounds between Bismarck Legacy and Central Cass. Cheyenne Helen here for Central Cass and Ivy Griffin here for Bismarck Legacy, also scoreless 30 seconds into their first period. Oster going for a throw. Ulmer trying to avoid it as Ulmer right now has got the underhooks on. Oster trying to see if she can do her best to get the weight and try to point Oster down to the mat. As those two are working on the side, Oster and Ulmer go to a knee, trying to get the 3-point takedown, and Ulmer does just right in front of the South Border bench. So it'll be a 3-0 lead for Reagan Ulmer here for South Border, while on the opposite side here, Ivy Griffin gets a 3-point takedown on Cheyenne Helen with 50 seconds left on the first period on mat number 3. So we'll go to the second period at 170 here for Reagan Ulmer of South Border with a 3-0 lead to the second period, while Ivy Griffin here has a 3-0 lead over Cheyenne Helen here for the Bismarck Legacy Sabres over Central Cass. Oster will start in the down position here on mat number 6 as Reagan Ulmer starts in the top half. Ulmer trying to see if she can get Cora Oster to turn over. Oster doing a good job getting to her base right now. As Oster able to get back to a tripod, then thrown back down to the mat here by Reagan Ulmer. On back on mat number 3, Ivy Griffin continuing to work a armbar against Cheyenne Helen currently. As we'll head to the second period, it will be a 3-0 lead for Ivy Griffin. Does not get any points for a near fall or a takedown there to end the first period as time ran out. So 3-0 Ivy Griffin. Currently on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard, it's 6-0 Bismarck Legacy on the team dual side. Well, for Central Cass, it's a 6-0 lead for the Lisbon Broncos over the South Border Mustangs. On the bottom of the mat again is Cora Oster as Reagan Ulmer continues to work up top. 50 seconds remaining here in this second period as Ulmer trying to sprawl out Oster to her best, and Oster doing a good job just not getting called for a stalling warning, but just hasn't allowed Ulmer to turn her over to try to get into some back points. As now we will get a stalling warning there on Cora Oster. And trying to come across onto the back fall here is Reagan Ulmer. Ulmer now into a pinning combination. Does get a near fall points upcoming here. Still has time left in the period to try to get the winner via fall, and she does. Reagan Ulmer ties things up, winner via fall, late in the second period with a pin of Cora Oster, and we're tied at 6 apiece. While on mat number 3 right now, Cheyenne Helen and Ivy Griffin continue to wrestle. As going on top for a 3-point takedown is Cheyenne Helen to tie things up at 3 apiece. 60 seconds left in the second period as Helen right now sees Ivy Griffin get her right leg up, trying to get her left leg up back to a tripod, trying to get the reversal here. It's still loose, and there comes the 2-point reversal then for Ivy Griffin. So Griffin now will try to turn Cheyenne Helen over into some back points, doing so here. Near fall points upcoming. Ivy Griffin into a pinning combination. Got the hand of Helen stretched out here on the left hand on mat number 3. 30 seconds left in the second period. It's a 5-3 score here for Ivy Griffin. As Nevaeh Buffett and Ashlyn Michelson will take center stage here for South Border, and there is a pin. Winner via fall is Ivy Griffin here at 170 pounds for Bismarck Legacy, as the Sabres take a 12-0 lead here for Bismarck Legacy. While for the Lisbon Broncos and Nevaeh Buffett and Ashlyn Michelson here, the 8th grader for South Border, currently scoreless 30 seconds into the first period at 190 pounds. As you'll see this here for Nevaeh Buffett working up top. Does get a 3-point takedown for the Broncos for the junior. And Nevaeh will be working into that riding position a little bit right now here midway through this first period. While Ava Golfson will come on here at 190 pounds for the Central Cass Squirrels, going up against Ear for Bismarck Legacy, Aaliyah Ear. And then Nevaeh Buffett, winner via the fall here for the Lisbon Broncos, as Nevaeh Buffett able to pin Ashley Michelson, the 8th grader here at 190 pounds. And then Michelson having a tough time trying to get up as Nevaeh trying to console her. The score is 12-6 in favor of Lisbon. There is a little timeout there on mat number 6, brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit banknorth.bank. That again is banknorth.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Back to mat number 3 right now with Ava Gollison against Ear. It's still scoreless with 45 seconds here in the first period. As Gollison, the senior, this will be her final match for the Central Cass Squirrels, going up against the freshman here of Ear, as Gollison would love to come out and have an opportunity. As Sand will come out, the junior, Ellis Sand for Lisbon. There will be an open weight class for South Border, so Sand will take the forfeit and take the 6 points. It's now 18-6 in favor of the Lisbon Broncos as they go from 250 to 100. Back on mat number 3 right now, Gollison and Ear still scoreless. 40 seconds remaining in this first period. Gollison got Ear a little bit in a headlock right now, but trying to see if she can get that throw as Ears got her right hand across Gollison, and then Gollison looking for the throw, able to come across and get some back points. 3 points for a takedown here for Ava into a pinning combination. 25 seconds here in the period. Ava Gollison trying to finish off her squirrel career in style as Gollison still continuing to work against Ear, and Ava Gollison able to finish off her senior season in style for the Central Cass Squirrels. Winner via fall here in the first period. So Central Cass able to get 3 points up on the board, as they're able to do so here for Central Cass. Ava Gollison makes it now a 12-6 contest in favor of Bismarck Legacy, as Ava Gollison will come out, get another opportunity here for Central Cass, get some hugs across the way from her teammates. The realization of your final time representing your school, win, lose, or draw when it comes to any sport is always difficult, but Ava able to go out in style with that pin. While for the Central Cass Squirrels, they will make their way to 250 with Bismarck Legacy. On the opposite side of the agenda here inside the Fargodome at 106 pounds right now, it's a 24-6 lead here for Lisbon, as you'll have Aurora Shelton at 100 pounds, winner via forfeit, and the Broncos quickly out in front here at 24-6. Is currently wrestling is Bauman for Lisbon, Addison, the 8th grader, going up against Jenner, the freshman here, Eloise of South Border. South Border does have a 3-point takedown here for Jenner to begin the period, as it's 3-0 Jenner at 106 pounds. 50 seconds remaining in period number 1. While we head to 250 and heavyweight here with Nevaeh Hipsack of Central Cass. While you got Savannah Garver here for Bismarck Legacy, the sophomore for the Sabres. Sabres with a 12-6 advantage on the team duel score, as Garver is looking for the 3-point takedown, able to do so against Nevaeh Hipsack, gets those hips all the way around, as it's now 3-0 here in favor of Garver over Hipsack. While back on mat number 6, winner via the fall here for the South Border Mustangs, Eloise Jenner, able to pick up her 32nd win of the season for the South Border Mustangs against Edison Bauman. Makes it now a 24-12 team duel score. Lisbon out in front, even though Jenner did win via fall. And speaking of winner via fall, Savannah Garver here gets the pin of Nevaeh Hipsack at 250 pounds. It's now 18-6 in favor of Bismarck Legacy. So Garver makes it an 18-6 lead on our Golden Harvest Timp Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard, as they will switch the weight classes here on the 3rd place match and go to 100. While we'll be at 112 pounds on mat number 6 for 7th place. First time in school history for the Lisbon Broncos that they've made it to the girls' dual portion of the tournament. And they will have a load of opportunities, continue to work in the offseason in Lisbon, like their boys, trying to put a quality product together on the girls' side, as Ava Litzy of South Border, the 8th grader, comes in, able to get a 3-point takedown, working some near fall points on Madeline Creelan here, the 7th grader for Lisbon. And then Madeline does a good job getting back to her base, but 3 points for a takedown, 4 points for the near fall here for Litzy at 112 pounds. And Litzy gets back into a pinning combination here on Creelan, trying to be a winner via fall here 40 seconds into the first period, as they're on the middle of the mat there. And winner via the fall for the South Border Mustangs is Ava Litzy with 1:12 left in the first period. Now 24-18, Lisbon out in front by 6. Central Cass able to get 3 points for a takedown and 4 points for a near fall at 100 pounds here for the 7th grader Lauren Osmanstead of Central Cass, going up against Journey Ennen here for Bismarck Legacy. And you're going to get some more near fall points coming. Another 4-point near fall here for Lauren Osmanstead. So 11-0 as Lauren Amundsen comes out of the chute here with 11 points and 40 seconds of wrestling here in this first period. 18-6 is a team duel score right now for Bismarck Legacy. But currently here for the Central Cass Squirrels, a great start for the 7th graders. Amundsen right now trying to roll over Journey, and Journey does get the 1-point escape. Now make it 11-1, 50 seconds remaining in the first period as we head back to mat number 6 in the 7th place match. As Alyssa Nitschke coming on, the freshman here for South Border, going up against Rammerman here, the freshman from the Lisbon Broncos. As this would be a 3-point takedown here for Rammerman. A 3-point takedown for Nitschke as she works up top on Rammerman right now. with 1:15 left in the first period. 3-0 is the score. And now Nitschke gets into a pinning combination, able to roll Rammerman over. Near fall points being awarded. As trying to stay alive right now is Rammerman. The legs are flaring as Nitschke into that headlock. And she's continuing to work, trying to get Rammerman to come across. As Rammerman doing a good job staying alive. But there's the fall. Winner via fall, Alyssa Nitschke here for South Border, and we're knotted up at 24 apiece here. That's at 118 pounds. While back on mat number 3, it's a 14-1 score. Lauren Amundstead takes a 14-1 lead as we head to the second period. And she will start in the top position here for Amundstead. Amundstead right now just needs a takedown and will win via tech fall, but going into a headlock here is Journey. Journey trying to get Amundstead here, and we nearly got a potentially dangerous, but coming back through it is Amundstead. Amundstead now will work up top here on Journey. And again, just needs to roll her over, get a takedown or some near fall points. And this would be a tech fall here for Lauren Amundstead. Amundstead, though, looking for those bonus points and trying to see if she can get herself into a pinning combination. As Journey will get the 1-point escape and now make it 14-2 with 1:20 left here in the second period. Well, on mat number 6, Layla Gillespie of Lisbon, the junior, going up against Veda Hoffman, the junior from South Border. This at 124 pounds. Scoreless 30 seconds in. As Lauren Amundstead here trying to work some back points, able to come back across on Journey. Now gets the 3-point takedown on the way, trying to finish it off with a pin. If she's unable to do so with the pin, it would be a tech fall upcoming here as they're going to allow this to continue here for Amundstead. Amundstead trying to see if she can work this into a pinning combination. Journey trying to avoid it and just give up the tech fall as Amundstead continuing to put the shoulder into Journey a little bit here on the side of the mat, trying to bring that back all the way down and be a winner via fall. She's got 34 seconds left here in the second. Getting back to her stomach is going to be Journey, and it will be a tech fall here for Lauren Amundstead. 5 points on the board for Central Cass as they now trail 18-11. 31 seconds here in the second period as we turn our attention back to the mat 6 on the 7th place here with Gillespie. Gillespie going to be a winner via fall, and Veda Hoffman got the 3-point takedown and right in front of head coach Jake Reaver, able to finish it off via the fall as the Broncos are back out in front at 30-24 on our Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. 40 seconds left in that first period, and winner via fall again, Layla Gillespie here at 124 pounds. That's at the 7th place match as they work their way from 124 to 130. Back on the Consolation Championship, we will make our way to 106 as Anna White, for the second time here today, will be wrestling at 106 pounds for Central Cass. Going up against Keely Kanoy here for Bismarck Legacy. Keely, a freshman, while Anna White, a sophomore, both with phenomenal records at 34-1 and 32-3 respectively coming into today. Currently scoreless 20 seconds into the first period. While on mat number 6, Violet Hine of Lisbon going up against Lydia Wolf of South Border. 3-point takedown on the way here for Hine. 30 seconds into the first period as Hine continuing to try to see if she can turn over Lydia Wolf. Wolf back to her feet. Hine able to throw her back down to the mat as they work in the center. Every time Wolf tries to get to her base, Hine just puts her weight on top of her, throws her back down to the mat as she continues in the top position. Some collar ties right now between White and Keely here from Bismarck Legacy as Anna White going for the potential cradle, but then Keely comes back across right now. She sticks her left foot in. No points being awarded here on near fall as White is on the bottom of this as Keely continues to work on top here for Legacy. Still scoreless, 50 seconds remaining here in this first period on mat number 3 in the 3rd place as they will start in the neutral position right now. Scoreless between Keely and White with 49 seconds left in the first. Back on the 7th place mat right now, Hine trying to not allow Wolf escape. Wolf trying to get the 1-point escape does to make it a 3-1 advantage here for Violet Hine. But it's again 3-0 to 3-1 right now with 20 seconds left in this first period. Going for a double leg shot as Wolf blocked by Hine. Now Wolf's got her mitts on the right ankle and now the right knee of Hine, but then Hine able to come across, take her down for a 3-point takedown late here in this first period. As we will head to the second period over on mat number 6, it'll be Violet Hines 6, Lydia Wolf 1 from South Border. Well, there's 5 seconds left on mat number 3 for third place between Anna White and Keeley. As we will go to the second period scoreless at 106 pounds here between Central Cass and Bismarck Legacy. 18-11 Bismarck Legacy on the team dual score on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard, while on the third place match right now it's 30-24, Lisbon out in front as they're at 130 pounds on the 7th place match. As Lydia Wolf starts in the top position here in the period, as Violet Hine right now trying to get out of the grasp of Lydia Wolf, as Hine working her way to the near side, while Anna White right now and Keeley here for Bismarck Legacy are still scoreless. Both have a hand around each other's right hip, and then there's going to be a potential takedown. Trying to finish it off here is Keeley for Bismarck Legacy. She's going to get a 3-point takedown here for the Sabres. Anna White will be on the bottom as Keeley continues to work right in the near side of the mat right now. 3-0 here for Bismarck Legacy's freshman as Keeley takes a 3-point takedown. 1:10 remaining in the second period. Back to mat number 6 we go. Violet Hine and Lydia Wolf. As Lydia Wolf continues to work up top here on Hine. As Violet, here the junior, trying to see if she can spin out of the grasp of Wolf. Wolf continuing to work up top, trying to get that arm bar across the back. Now trying to see if she can get that chicken wing in and turn Violet over. 30 seconds here in this second period. I go back to mat number 3 right now. Keeley with a 3-0 lead over White, as White is on the bottom on the restart here. 3-point takedown again for Keeley has been the difference earlier in this second period. As we will get a stall and get a restart here with White back on the bottom. 39 seconds left in the second. As we will head to the third period on mat number 6. It'll be a 6-1 advantage here for Violet of Lisbon going up against Lydia Wolf of South Border. If Violet can finish off this particular second period, will allow a little breathing room here for the Lisbon Broncos as they're currently leaded by 6, as Violet will start in the top position here against Lydia Wolf to begin the third period. As Wolf able to get back to her base, then gets thrown back down again by Violet. While on mat number 3, we will go to the third period. It's a 3-0 lead for Keeley here from Bismarck Legacy against Anna White for Central Cass. As they'll start in a neutral position here to begin the third period. And a 3-0 lead for Keeley here against Anna White. Well, Violet doing a good job just kind of riding it out right now against Lydia Wolf. Wolf trying her best to get out of the grasp as Violet trying to see if she can get into a little bit of a cradle. Wolf able to get back to her right and left foot a little bit off the mat. Violet still with the grasp right now. As we'll have a clasping violation being called here momentarily, so a point will be awarded here towards South Border to make it now 6-2, but there's 55 seconds left in the third period. As we will get a restart back on mat number 6. Well, back on mat number 3 right now. Still a 3-0 lead for Keeley here for Bismarck Legacy against Anna White. Those two are in some collar ties right now in the center of the mat. 1:20 remaining here in the third period as White goes for a double leg shot blocked there by Keeley. White working up top. As Keeley again, working on top here on White with 1:10 left here in this third period. You're going to get a 2-point escape on the way for Lydia Wolf to begin the restart with 30 seconds remaining. However, Violet with a 2-point lead here at 6-4 on mat number 4. This again at 130 pounds. As Lydia Wolf trying to get the 2-point reversal. Now we're going to get a 1-point stalling warning against Violet to make it 6-5. There's 15 seconds left in the third period. Violet trying to do her best to come back up. Now we're going to get a clasping warning against South Border. Give 1 point awarded here to Lisbon, and then the Broncos will come across on top of that here for Violet and get a 2-point reversal, and the Lisbon Broncos will pick up 3 team points. Now 33-24 on the 9-5 decision win here for Violet over Lydia Wolf. Well, for Anna White, she gets a 3-point takedown now into a pinning combination here on mat number 3. Getting back up, though, is Keeley to her base. Tied at 3, and then we're going to get this one back down to a single point escape on that for Keeley as she takes a 4-3 lead. So Anna White gets a 3-point takedown, but Keeley comes out with a 1-point escape. 12 seconds here with Anna White. She's got to make a move. Otherwise, Legacy will get the decision win. White continuing to work. 5 seconds left here in the third period. She's tied up with Keeley right now. Keeley going to throw Anna White down for a 3-point takedown, and that's how we'll end the third period. It's a decision win here for Keeley against Anna White. Keeley with the 7-3 defeat of Anna White. And 3 points upcoming here towards Bismarck Legacy. It's now 21-11 in favor of the Sabres on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazet Seed Sales scoreboard. That again at 106 pounds as Anna White was wrestling up a weight class. As we head to 142 pounds now on mat number 7, Veda Karlblom here, the junior, going up against Melody Kubit here of South Border, the freshman. Scoreless, 13 seconds into the first period. Karlblom wearing the white and red singlet here, while South Border in their blue and the white stripe down the side. Veda Karlblom trying to get the throw here, but Melody Kubat trying to get her own toss in, and Kubat's going to come across and get the 3-point takedown here of Karlblom to take an early 3-0 lead. 35 seconds into the first period. It is 39-24 right now, Broncos on the team duel score. As the Broncos will get a forfeit as well at 136 pounds with Emerson Schwab. So with that result, that means Broncos will take 7th place no matter the outcome of our last 2 weight classes. So again, Emerson Schwab with the forfeit at 136 here for Lisbon. Well, you head back to mat number 3 right now. You get a 3-point takedown for Maniz here for Bismarck Legacy. Celia going up against Emma Dutt here for Central Cass. 3-0 as Maniz will start in the top position here on the restart after that 3-point takedown as they work off the side of the mat. Bismarck Legacy right now holds a 10-point advantage, 21-11 as Maniz got that left ankle trying to turn Emma Dutt over and trying to get into a pinning combination, as Dutt, though, does a good job getting back to her stomach. Back on mat number 6 right now. It's a 3-1 advantage here for Kubat against Veda Karlblom. Just one more weight class to go out on mat number 6. Now to some near fall points here for Maniz and Bismarck Legacy. Bat on mat number 3, 53 seconds remaining here in the period. And she's going to get 4 near fall points being awarded right now, but trying to get into a pinning combination and see if she can finish off Emma Dutt here at 112 pounds. Dutt doing her best to try to get back to her stomach as Maniz is right on top of her. Continuing to work, has that armbar across. Dutt trying to get as much back through and trying to roll back over. 30 seconds left in this first period. As Maniz able to bring that left shoulder coming back across, trying to get that right shoulder all the way back across to that left with that right arm. And going back to her stomach is Emma Dutt. 4 near fall points upcoming though for Maniz as she takes a 7-0 lead as we'll head to the second period. Back at 142 pounds on mat number 6, Melody Kubat with a 1-point deficit right now on Veda Karlblom. As Karlblom able to come across right now and take a 4-3 advantage here for the Lisbon Broncos as they will make their way with a fresh 2 minutes on the clock and go to the second period. While the start, you'll get 2 point for the reversal here for Maniz to begin the second period here to make it a 9-0 lead. Back on third place between Central Cass and Bismarck Legacy. Back to the 6th place mat we go. Here as Karlblom has a 1-point advantage. She will start on the bottom part of the mat in this second period as Kubat right now working up top. As Veda Karlblum able to get back to her base right now and then throws Kubat, able to throw Karlblum back down to the mat. With 1:20 left here in the second period. And then Manise does get a win via the fall here for Bismarck Legacy against Emma Dutt. And Bismarck Legacy now takes a 27-11 lead on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard. Winner via the fall at 2:35 here for Manise. 4-3 right now, still 60 seconds remaining in the second period. Veda Karlblum has a 1-point advantage, but Kubat trying to come across and get some near fall points. There will be some counting already, at least 2 to 3 with some near fall, as Kubat now is able to get Karlblum into a pinning position. Karlblum trying to stay and fight alive here. 40 seconds remaining in this second period as Karlblum able to come back out of it. But 4 near fall points will be awarded here to Kubat as she takes a 7-4 lead. To 118 pounds we go. Bismarck Legacy leads it by 16 as Alicia Kenfack here for the Sabres will be going up against Aubrey Quinn of Central Cass. These weight classes here for Legacy, they have had some really good success, both of both individual champions, but also finding wrestlers on the podium in recent years in these particular weight classes, as it's a 3-0 lead here for Kenfack against Aubrey Quinn. 60 seconds here in this first period. I'll head back to mat number 6 right now. It's a 7-6 lead for Kubat over Veda Karlblum, as Karlblum is able to come back across and do a nice job, gain the reversal to make it now a 7-6 contest. As Veda Karlblum will be beginning the third period on the top position here on Kubat, trailing it by 1. Again, the Lisbon Broncos will go into a pinning combination here for Karlblum, but then you get the 2-point reversal on the way here for Kubat, then back to Karlblum as they go back and forth right now. As you'll get the reversal coming across for both at the current juncture, and currently it's a 9-9 score. Now to Karlblum, gets into a pinning combination as she gets another 2-point reversal here. It's 11-9. Karlblum continues to work and winner via fall. Veda Karlblum in the third period, winner via fall, and the Lisbon Broncos take a 45-24 lead here with 1 weight class left on the 7th place match. Winner via fall as well here is Kenfack of Bismarck Legacy over Aubrey Quinn at 118 pounds, as Bismarck Legacy takes a 33-11 lead here at 118 pounds. So one more time, winner via fall is Kenfack here for Bismarck Legacy, while for Veda Karlblum, winner via fall here as well at 142. As we will reassess here. Final match of the 7th place contest. Congratulations going to go out to Jake and the Broncos as they will finish off their 2025 season via a win and able to take 7th place. While the Central Cass Squirrels right now with some work to do in front of them at 124 pounds, trailing it by 22. Mallory DeVries here for the Squirrels. Her final campaign, her final match as a Central Cass senior, going up against Knight here for Bismarck Legacy, the sophomore. As we get a 3-point takedown for Mallory DeVries. DeVries now working into a pinning combination, going to get some near fall points as Knight able to get back to her base, but we will get at least 2 near fall points upcoming here for Mallory DeVries to make a 5-0 lead. Alexis Ranke on at 148 pounds here for Lisbon, going up against Chanel Volk of South Border, the 7th grader. It's a 3-2 score in favor of Ranke, 40 seconds into this first period. Ranking continuing to work up top as she does able to get the 2-point reversal. Now take a 5-2 lead. 60 seconds remaining in the first period as back on mat number 3, Mallory DeVries trying to get a pin here on Knight and able to do so. And just like Ava Gollefson, the final time in her career for the Central Cass Squirrels, Mallory DeVries winner via the fall here for Central Cass at the 107 mark of the first period. Makes it 33-17. Here for Bismarck Legacy, as DeVries will come out her final time for the Squirrels. Winner via the fall again for Central Cass. While on the opposite side, Alexis Ranke able to earn a pin against Chanel Volk here of South Border. And the Lisbon Broncos will add another couple more points and take the 7th place dual winner 51-24 against the South Border Mustangs. So the Mustangs will be finishing in 8th place. Lisbon Broncos will finish in 7th place here for the Lisbon Broncos on the team dual side. 130 pounds back on mat number 3 in the 3rd place match. Brianna Mayer here for Central Cass, another senior, going up against Morgan Schneider, a junior for Bismarck Legacy. This again at 130 pounds. As after this, we'll have 136, 142, and 148 still to go for 3rd place. So Brianna Meyer just trying to at least earn a win here for Central Cass and give your next wrestler still a chance to come back in style here for the Squirrels. Well, for Morgan Schneider and Bismarck Legacy, you get the win here. You can put this one to bed here for Bismarck Legacy and take 3rd place. 60 seconds in, still scoreless. A lot of hand fighting right now between Schneider and Mayer. As Mayer working a little bit of a collar tie right now on Schneider. Now into a little bit of a headlock here for Schneider on Mayer. The same goes opposite on the here for Mayer. As they both let each other loose and get back to a neutral position. 35 seconds here in the 1st period. Going for a single leg is Mayer. Mayer's going to work up top now, and she continues against Schneider here for Bismarck Legacy. Now Schneider trying to roll her back over and getting back to her stomach is Mayer. Neither has officially got a takedown or any points upcoming here as they are working on that left shoulder right now is Schneider, and she will eventually get the 3 points for the takedown. 5 seconds left in the period. As Morgan Schneider, the junior from Bismarck Legacy, will get 3 points for a takedown and take a 3-0 lead as we head to the 2nd period. And the Lisbon Broncos taking 5th. 3rd place between Dickinson and Grand Forks going into the final weight class at 148 pounds. Dickinson with a 42-30 lead. Dickinson will take the Consolation Championship. Grand Forks will finish in 6th place. All right, now Schneider works in the top position to begin this 2nd period against Mayer. As Mayer continues to work on the bottom right now against Schneider. Mayer sees this one. Trying to get the 1-point escape, if not the 2-point reversal. Trying to get out of the grass right now is Schneider, but Schneider doing a good job on that headlock. Getting back to her pod, though, is Mayer, but it's still a headlock here for Schneider, and there's the 1-point escape here for Central Cass as Brianna Mayer able to get back to a neutral position now, trailing it by 2, 3-1 with 1:15 left in the 2nd period. And team dual score 33-17, Sabres over Central Cass. Lisbon able to take 7th place with a 51-24 defeat of the South Border Mustangs. This one here for Mayer, still loose up top against Schneider. As getting close to a stalemate here as these two continue to work. Now back to some collar ties. 40 seconds remaining here in this 2nd period. Back to some hand fighting. As Mayer sees her right arm grabbed by Schneider. It goes straight down to the mat. Now Mayer able to get out of that grasp there by Morgan Schneider. 15 seconds left in the 2nd. It was 3-1, Schneider after 1. Looks like it might be 3-1, Schneider after 2, unless someone can get a big throw here to finish this 2nd period. And that's exactly what we will do. Going for a single leg shot there was Mayer, but time will run out. It's 3-1 going to the 3rd. Here is Morgan Schneider again. With this result will give Bismarck Legacy 3 points to make it 36-17. And if that's the case with just 3 weight classes yet to go here, that would allow the Bismarck Legacy Sabres to clinch 3rd place. Even with 3 pins, there wouldn't be enough points here for Central Cass. So for Mayer right now, got 2 minutes to work with here against Morgan Schneider. As this one will be on the bottom of to start the reset here with Schneider, as Mayer will work up top. Brianna Mayer, again, the senior, her final 2 minutes here representing the Central Cass Squirrels. And we said that a lot, a really successful senior class for head coach Travis Lamar and the program when these girls were freshmen that just started. So for these girls, 4 years in a varsity program when it came to wrestling, able to lead the foundation of what Central Cass wrestling is. As Mayer right now, trying to see if she can get Schneider to turn back over. Schneider not doing much on the bottom, as Brianna Mayer able to work up top really for the first time in this particular match without it being in a neutral position, as Schneider trying to get back to her base. Able to sit up for a quick moment. Mayer continuing to work. Schneider trying to see if she can sit down and then try to get to that tripod. Well, Mayer right now with 50 seconds left in the third period. There's the escape to make it now 4-1. So 4-1 Schneider, but still if you get a takedown here from Mayer, you tie things up at 4 apiece. Schneider into again some hand ties with Mayer with 35 seconds here in the period. Morgan Schneider, there's a single leg attempt here for Mayer, blocked by Schneider. Mayer trying to finish it off here, got the right leg right now. Mayer looking for the throw to bring her down to the mat. Able to stay in. There is a three-point takedown for Mayer as they work to the side of the mat. Then after the three-point takedown, 16 seconds left here in the third period. As Mayer did a great job going for that left leg, threw her down, able to stick those toes in the center of the mat for a moment and finish it off with the 3 points. We'll start in the bottom position here for Schneider. Mayer will start up top, tied at 4 apiece. 1 point escape for Schneider might do it. Mayer trying her best to hold her down to the center of the mat. 7 seconds. Now with 5 seconds, Schneider able to get out. There's the 1 point escape. Going for a single leg here is Mayer, but she's going to run out of time, and Bismarck Legacy will take third place after that back and forth final 25 seconds on mat number 3. Morgan Schneider with the 1 point escape, able to take a 5-4 decision win against Brianna Mayer here for Central Cass. And Mayer's final match representing the Squirrels in her senior year makes it 36-17 as we will make our way to another weight class here at 136 pounds. So for the Squirrels, they will finish 4th place in the team duel portion of the tournament, as Central Cass and Bismarck Legacy will see this now go to our 3rd place match. This is the final girls match that's currently in action right now. The boys still have 2 of the placing matches underway on the B side. The A again does not wrestle for 7th place, just 5th and 7th respectively. At 136 pounds, we continue here as Lincoln Compon, the 8th grader, going up against Colin here, the junior of Bismarck Legacy. At again 136 pounds, and you take a look at Bismarck Legacy. She is the champ in the individual portion for Coolin here of the Sabres. Coolin with a 3-point takedown right off the shoot. Takes a 3-0 lead, 30 seconds into this first period. Lincoln Capani underclassmen right now will get the pin here for Coolin, as Aaliyah able to be a winner via the fall and give Bismarck Legacy now a 42-17 team duel score, as we'll work our way now to 142 pounds. And Coolin will finish off her season undefeated here for the junior, and she'll still have 1 more year left to go. And Bismarck Legacy, as we've said a multitude of times here today, they're going to have a really good squad coming back next season when it comes to girls wrestling, both in the individual and the dual portion here with what they have coming back, as Grace Lamar now will take to the mat here for Central Cass at 142 pounds, going up against a sophomore in Alicia. Song Kane coming on. as the Sun King will come on here for Bismarck Legacy with Grace Lamar. Scoreless, 10 seconds remaining into this first period as they'll work to the edge of the mat. And as they will, we'll have a restart here with 1:42 remaining here in this first period. So 1:42 and 1:48 still yet to go here for this third place match. Again, Bismarck Legacy will take third. That means the West will take the top 3 seeds here at stake. Grace Lamar gets a 3-point takedown into a pinning combination here for the junior winner via fall, Grace Lamar. So Grace Lamar able to take the right front tire out of Alicia here. Got a little kick, able to bring her down to the mat, and Lamar able to win her via fall. And makes it a 42-23 score here on the team dual side. As we'll have our final match at 148 pounds. And then we'll find out a little bit later on tonight who's going to be the winner between Bismarck High and Minot for that championship. When it comes to girls wrestling, Minot trying to go and sweep the awards when it comes to the team results as they finished on top of the podium on the individual side with the most points, and trying to do the same here on the dual side as we will make our way to 148 pounds here on mat number 3. As Ottmeyer, the 8th grader here for Bismarck Legacy, will be going up against Talon. Modier here for Central Cass, the freshman. Legacy leads it by 19 points, 42-23 on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard here. As you'll take a couple of swipes. Here comes a double leg attempt here from Ottmeyer. Ottmeyer going to get the 3-point takedown. Not going to get any near fall points as Talon does a good job getting back to her base and her stomach here, but a big double leg attempt there by Ottmeyer to get the 3-point takedown. Now earning some near fall points, able to turn Talon over into the center of the mat and winner via the fall here for Bismarck Legacy as the 8th grader in Ottmeyer. So Bodier will finish off the season here as a freshman, and the Bismarck Legacy Sabres will take it by a final of 48-23. Bismarck Legacy again is going to finish in 3rd place. Lisbon able to defeat South Border 51-24 as we will take a break and get to our wrestler of the match. That and more still to come.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
The Outlaws are coming back. The World of Outlaws Late Model Series is coming back to Ada, the Norman County Raceway. Saturday, June 28th, the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series will have 2 shows at Red River Valley Speedway Saturday, May 31st and August 23rd. For tickets and more information, visit ncraceway.com, redrivervalleyspeedway.com, or follow on Facebook.
The North Border Eagle Sports Boosters mission is to cultivate an environment that inspires students, athletes, coaches, parents, and communities to collectively create a positive and spirited atmosphere for all athletic programs. Search for North Border Eagle Sports Boosters on Facebook if you'd like to become a member or for more information today. The North Border Eagle Sports Boosters wishes the Eagles the best of luck in the tournament.
As we come back here, let's get to our Enbridge Energy wrestlers of the match. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That again is Enbridge.com. For the Lisbon Broncos, able to finish via the winner via the fall here on the way in 13 seconds at 1:55. Ava Carlblum here for the Lisbon Broncos, winner via fall in 13 seconds. She is our Enbridge Energy wrestler of the match. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, going to give it up to a couple of seniors here Ava Golfson at 190, Mallory DeVries at 124, able to go out in style and win via the pin here at 190 and 124 in their loss against Bismarck Legacy, but give it up to a couple seniors there for our Enbridge Energy wrestlers of the match. Our Agassiz Precision Egg move of the contest. Well, for the Lisbon Broncos, that one was really nice done by Veda Carlblum. Her and Melody Kubant went back and forth at the 4:39 mark. Veda Carlblum was able to get a 2-point escape into a pinning combination and eventually finish off Melody. That is our Agassiz Precision Egg move of the contest, your local precision planting dealer. Agassiz Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. As we go now to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. And it's an easy one to do here when you just take a look at both of the rosters for both teams. When you take a look at the Lisbon Broncos, again, finishing third in terms of what they have coming back for Jake and the coaching staff here for a next season. It's a team that just continued to find ways to get more girls out to come out to the program and continue to build a roster. There was 0 seniors. So the Halstead Telephone connection here for Coach Jake Revere and Lisbon is all about the attrition of a season, trying to stay healthy, and you take a look at how many juniors that they have on the roster this season. They got 10 of them. So you got 10 juniors that if they all can stay healthy, come out next year, you're going to have 10 seniors. Then you add into that with a handful of 8th graders, 9th grade, and 7th graders. This Lisbon Bronco team's going to be one to kind of circle for next year, both from the team and individual perspective, as they did a nice job showing as well, getting some place winners on the individual side. Well, for Central Cass, it's going to be a little bit of the opposite. The cupboard is not bare by any stretch of the imagination when it comes to head coach Travis Lamar. However, you're going to have a senior class that gave a lot here for the Squirrels, and Aubrey Quinn, Ava Golfson, Isabel Dutt, Brianna Merritt, Cheyenne Helen, and Lois Schneider here. They're going to have those seniors on top of Mallory DeVries. That is 7 seniors here for Central Cass that have worn the singlet for the final time in girls wrestling. Now, obviously, the Grace Lamars are coming back. You are able to see a 3-time state champion, Anna White, who will be an upperclassman next season as a junior. From there, you're able to have a Emma Dutt and a Lauren Amundstead. But in terms of some of these weight classes, there's going to be some work to do to fill those particular roles in those particular spots here for Central Cass when you lose 7 seniors on any particular season. Our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, the 7 seniors for Central Cass wearing their final time again, representing the Squirrels. While on the opposite side for Lisbon, they are bringing everybody back from this season to next year. Halstead Telephone Company, it's how to connect. Go to halsteadtel.com. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. We'll recap what's happened on the A boys, the B boys, and what's happened on the girls as we take a look at our final brackets. That's coming up next here inside the Dome.
Are you dreading tax season? Don't stress. Let Olson Accounting make the tax season a breeze, just like knowing your ABCs. From individuals to businesses, the expert staff at Olson Accounting ensures every deduction is maximized, every form is filed correctly. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
As we come back here on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard, taking a look at the final results again one more time of the girls' place matches here. Minot and Bismarck coming up at 4 o'clock for the championship. Third place yet again went to Bismarck Legacy 48-23 over Central Cass, who finishes fourth. Dickinson takes fifth over Grand Forks 48-30, and then Lisbon over South Border 51-24. That again on the girls portion of the tournament. While on the Class A portion of the tournament, finishing in fifth place from Williston, the Coyotes with a 36-35 defeat of Fargo Davies. Well, Bismarck High and Bismarck Legacy right now. It's Bismarck High with a 39-23 lead, so it looks like Bismarck High is going to take a third place against Bismarck Century. Cheyenne and Legacy wrestling for the championship a little bit later on here tonight on the Class A side. On the Class B side, a winner via the final in the seventh place match, Carrington and Pembina County North 56-18. Carrington over Pembina County North. Still going on right now, Williams County and New Salem Almont for fifth, and Oaks and Bowman County for the third place match in the Class B side. We'll take one more break. We'll bid adieu after this and put a bow on our state wrestling coverage here from the Fargo Dome. That's next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Looking to sell your equipment or needing an upgrade? Purple Wave Auction has you covered. From construction to agriculture and fleet, we make it easy for you to sell, bid, or buy. Always online and always no reserve. Take the next step and register for free today at purplewave.com. It's time to experience the easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment with Purple Wave Auction.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Well, thank you so much for tuning in to our audio-only coverage of the North Dakota State Wrestling Tournament here on YourLiveEvent.com. And what was a fun team environment here today, and alongside what was a fun individual tournament environment one more time. Taking first place on the girls' side, the Minot High Magi, as Minot takes first, Legacy second, Bismarck third, with Grand Forks fourth. Central Cass ties for sixth, and Lisbon ninth. On the B-boy side, taking the top spot, the South Border Mustangs, followed by Williams County 2, Velvet 3, New Salem Almont 4, Oaks 5, and Lisbon at number 6. Make sure you join us for more high school wrestling coverage on YourLiveEvent.com as we get ready into next winter, but that'll be about 9 months from now. But we'll still have some more hockey and alongside some basketball here throughout the coming weeks, particularly basketball more so than anything else. We'll find out what happens on the Minnesota side with some teams that we follow here throughout this weekend and into next week. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you patronize all of our sponsors. Without them, we would not be able to bring you coverage coverage of the North Dakota State Wrestling Tournament here this weekend. And join us for more high school sports at 4 o'clock. Number 1 versus number 2 in the state for basketball with Kindred and Devils Lake. And then as well, we'll get to some Division A, Region 1, Division A, Region 2 girls basketball coverage that'll be beginning tomorrow on Monday up in Mayville State for Region 2 and Region 1. That'll be getting underway at the Shack for our audio-only coverage. Until then, I'm Jace Miller. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Congratulations to Central Cass on taking 4th and the Lisbon Broncos on taking 7th here at the State Team Dual Wrestling Tournament.